Hi Taurus, thank you for joining me and Happy New Year to you all. I hope 2025 brings you everything you're hoping for. So we're going to start off with a little bit of advice. What do we need to take into 2025 with us? And next week we'll do forecasts for the coming months. Taurus then. We have the King of Swords. King of Air with the High Priestess underneath. Okay, I get this sense that you're possibly thinking a lot more than you're saying. There's quite a discrepancy here actually, because the High Priestess of course speaks about our intuition, but this can be about the things that are unspoken. But the King of Swords, I'm not sure that I really think he would not say what needs to be said. So yeah, feels a little bit like, maybe it's a case of do I, don't I? My intuition's telling me this is what's on my mind, this is what I want to say. There's a real guarded energy with the King of Swords to a degree as well. It's a very complex character, the King of Swords. Let's clarify, let's see what's going on. Oh, I saw this under that High Priestess. The King of Wands, okay. I feel like with these cards, I'm being kind of pulled from pillar to post. I feel like my intuition's screaming at me, but I'm actually ignoring it. I feel like there's things I want to say, but I'm not using my voice. It's giving me the sense that the King of Swords is kind of just sat back, watching. But I kind of feel like, what are you watching? What are you waiting for? At what point do we take action? Because I'm not really seeing a great deal of action. I'm going to clarify further because these cards are just mixing me up even more. Page of Cups. Let's get another one for him. Judgment. This is giving me a weird sense of almost... So with the Page of Cups, it's a dreamer of the deck, you know, it might be... Sometimes we think that he's waiting for the impossible, so is there something that you want that you don't feel is possible, but judgment is attached to that. I feel like we're hoping for something that we have already deemed to fail. Strange. Let me look at the Wheel of Fortune. Good karma. Devil and the Six of Pentacles. Bear with me. Justice. Three of Pentacles. There's some major cards out here. I think a big piece of advice that's coming through here, like I say, I feel almost like, if you imagine the King of Swords is sat, it's almost got this very serious demeanour. Particularly that's how it feels in this read. And I keep getting a really nice card, but a really quite difficult and powerful card with it. It's as though on the surface, everything's okay. It appears okay. It should be okay. But there's this underlying thing that's just not very nice. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune here with the Six of Pentacles. If that Devil had not come out, I'd think, wow, that's lovely. You know, things are going to turn round. Things are going to work in your favour. There's another energy here, you know, that's there to support you. But then the Devil comes in and it's, what is that? Is this representing your fear? Is this, like I say, I feel like we've already deemed for something to fail. So what I would consider with that, you know, is maybe what you hope for, is that realistic? Is this a case of self-sabotaging? You know, the King of Swords is not great at showing emotion because he's very... I'm going to say this, it's based on facts. But I'm just getting more of a very observant energy. With the King of Wands, we've got the Justice and the Three of Pentacles. There is another energy here. It's showing up, but it's almost not participating. It's very, very weird read. How do I explain that a little bit more for you? It's here. The cards are showing me that there is another energy. There's somebody or other people that you're working with here, and it's definitely coming through in quite a supportive way. These are linked to our pentacles, you know, so definitely a dedicated and committed energy, but I don't feel like they are participating. Strange. Really strange. Let me look at the High Priestess to finish us off. Oh, King of Cups, the Hermit, and the Seven of Cups. The Hanged Man's come out there as well. I'm just getting this hugely isolated energy. So I don't know if this is yours or somebody that you're dealing with, but it's almost like I can't reach them. And if you think about, so I could see somebody, oh gosh, how do I explain this? I might see somebody in my job who has a large family and is struggling with finances. They've, you know, recently suffered a bereavement. They've tell me their house is in disrepair. You know, and it's like all these things are going on, but you're going to sit in front of me and say, well, I don't need any help. Or there's nothing I can do about it. And I kind of feel like there's all these issues going on, but you're not doing anything about it. You're just going to sit with it. But for me, what's the outcome? What are we hoping for? So the biggest message I would take from this is use your voice, you know, and if we're going to get in the King of Swords energy, he doesn't play games, he doesn't fabricate stuff. It's all about very open and honest communication. With the High Priestess, either your intuition is screaming at you and you're ignoring it, or there are things that are not being said. And this is creating a lot of confusion. So that is my advice to you. There's confusion, there's isolation, there's, like I say, just things that aren't being dealt with. And although I feel another energy here, I feel like we're very separated. Cards are also showing me that we can work together, and that's going to be part of the advice, I think. Whatever this scenario is, that working together is going to be what's going to fix this. But it's like there's things you need to do and things that they need to do, and it really is going to, the meeting in the middle is going to be about that almost grown-up adult conversation. But yes, I'm going to leave that there for you and hope it helps. Thank you for joining me.